Gyms have been closed for the past 6 weeks, and with no reopening date on the horizon, gym owners and trainers are clamoring for the law to allow them to open their doors to their members. They say that gyms actually can do more good being open during this pandemic.
If you look at the key causes of death, even research from the CDC shows that 94% of the deaths had to do with people with pre-existing conditions, which in our case, I do know Belize tends to be a bit higher when it comes to NCDs and non-communicable diseases, and it's shown that exercise plays a massive role in mitigating that. And especially when we look at it when it comes to more holistic health in terms of nutrition, combined with exercise, it makes a massive difference with what we want to do in terms of encouraging or fostering a healthy environment for everyone else, even fighting off this current pandemic. Apart from that, there's the aspect of mental health. One of the things that a gym provides you with is clarity of mind. It's a break from your everyday routine. It's a break from your stressful thought process to really clear your mind, refocus, revamp, and then go forward. So for us, we're looking at it that the main thing that people need, we're actually being closed down in a time where people need the gyms even more than ever.
Although there's been a case of COVID-19 reported at a gym in the past, the health and fitness experts argue that the decision to lump gyms as a high exposure setting doesn't necessarily apply, particularly when compared to other public places and spaces. They point out that social distancing, the wearing of masks, and other COVID-19 control measures are easily implemented.
I saw a picture the other day of a bus being crammed with people standing. People are breathing on each other, sweating. Those buses are hot. And why are you not allowing gyms to open when we follow the rules? We launched a survey last week on Thursday or Friday. We have over 210 responses, all positive. We even included a part where people can actually express themselves. Every single person on it has said that the gyms, every gym that they're a member of, has been following protocol. They've been praising specific gyms, Powerhouse, Educo, Bus Hut, Burn Box. Everybody has been praised and said my gym is doing their part. So why is it that we're not allowed to exercise the guidelines that we were given? We were doing fine.
In terms of worrying about the extra breaths people take, training with a mask. Paul, for example, I know you don't have a problem with that. When it comes to sweating, of course, we're looking at, some gyms can look at adopting air conditions. If not, people are, and especially the clients, they're happy to clean up immediately after and have towels with them to ensure that they're taking responsibility with this going forward. Even the social distancing, that's quite easy. Every gym that we've spoken with are quite happy with adhering to whatever protocols can be put in place.
Now, these health and fitness professionals say that online sessions have their own limitations and they want to reopen now. After all, other gym facilities are being allowed to operate.
In terms of that one-on-one, it's not experience, but that one-on-one connection with the client, it makes a big difference. It's something that you cannot suffice doing a training online. Apart from that, people have different issues, especially when you're looking at this pandemic. As we notice, it tends to impact the older people or the people with underlying conditions. These people tend to need that extra help. They need that extra motivation. And doing the training online does not fully provide for that. Separate from that, we want to look at ensuring or really allowing people to get the proper form in what they're doing. So when you're training online, you're not there with the person one-on-one to maybe fix certain things, of course with minimal contact. But that is one of the key things in that one-on-one, that continuous support that you get versus doing an online training. It sort of limits everything.
All we're looking is for equality across the country. The country is opening up October 1st. Another point is hotel gyms are allowed to open. What's stopping from us opening now? How is that fair? They're following their guidelines. We're following our guidelines. We have equipment in place 6 feet apart. We have the people respecting 6 feet apart. And why are gym hotels allowed to open? The hotel gyms allowed to open? That doesn't make sense. Give us the same opportunity, and not only give us 10 people at a time. No, give us more, because we can. The gym is big. We can spread them out.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.